This evening I've rocked up to Colchester Northern Gateway to have a go at crit racing. Never done it before. This could be a disaster. Looks like it might even rain, just to top things off. I've got my chief mechanic Ben with me today. He's not racing, I'm racing. Matt's racing, Luke's racing, Glenn's racing, few of us here. I think Ed might rock up in a minute with a bit of luck. So yeah, a few of us from SDC here, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, we'll give it a go. It's called the Hare and Hounds series.
Ed had a baby.
And we're gonna give it a go. So I'm gonna start in the slowest group, I guess, which goes off first. Then they set the next group off, medium group, and they go round, and then they set the last group off almost as the group I'm in comes over the line. So they're almost a lap behind us. Run for an hour, and obviously Hare and Hounds, so the fast groups got to catch up to the slowest group, and then once they do, then it's all off together sort of thing. We'll see how we go. I'm a bit apprehensive, to be fair. My legs are a bit shot after yesterday's turbo session. Did a VO2 max stretch, which was a bit of a challenge. Haven't really prepped very well for it. Did a quick change of the cassette and chain tonight, but I don't have the best gearing for this because I've got an 1130 on. Ideally, I'd have liked to put on like an 1127, 1125, but I don't have one of them cassettes yet, so we might have to invest in one of them. I have kitted up the bike with 2 GoPros, front and rear, so if it stays dry, we might get some good footage. And obviously, Assistant Ben will be on the camera recording everything. Right, 3 people going around the track, so I'm going to hop on, do a bit of a warm-up, see what it's like, really. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm looking forward to doing this or not, really, but yeah, we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Can't be that much different to cyclocross, but apart from us on tarmac and nothing sliding, I ain't got to get off and run, hopefully, if it all goes to plan. But we'll see. But yeah, we've got about 4 of us here tonight from Stowmarket, so yeah, it should be a fairly good crack. I think we've got 3 in Stowmarket jerseys, myself, Luke and Steve, and then we've got Glenn and Matt in the Maglia Rosso kit, but they're Stowmarket members as well. So there's 5 of us, so that's nice, and we'll see how we crack on. I'm going to give a little bit of a warm round and warm the old leg ups, see how they feel after yesterday's turbo. It's quite quick. It's quite quick, the pace. People are lapping round on the warm up, man. What are they doing?
They always do.
Hopefully they're burning all their matches on the warm up.
What you want to do is you want to just put in a little bit of
I can't ride that quick.
Put in a little bit of up the hill, a little bit of surge, a little bit just sort of just get your corners, get your little bit of manoeuvring on the drops, just get a little bit of feel for it. Just a little bit of speed. You're not.
Is there anywhere you can't pedal round? Any corners? Just that bottom one there?
Only that one there, maybe.
That right hand.
I mean, you can pedal it, but it depends how quick you go.
Clipped it last week in the sprint.
I wouldn't pedal it.
But the rest of them, you pedal.
Pedal every old one. They're all just sweeping, the rest of them.
Yeah. I thought you could.
Well,
but
depends how quick you go around that top one, actually. When you go down this straight. No, when you go down this straight here, you go right and then you come left back in. Depends how quick you're going around that.
Okay. Alright, well, hopefully I'll try and clip my pedals.
You'll do that. You got short crank, should be fine.
I've got short legs as well.
Have fun.
Alright, we'll give this a go. See what happens. Right, so we are racing, and I gingerly make my way off the line. I'm quite nervous at the start of this race. It's my first crit race, and I'm pretty nervous to how I will go. And to be fair, my legs weren't feeling the best because I had smashed it up on the turbo in the morning. Probably not the best idea. Anyway, I'm already at the back of the group, although there is one guy who was very late off the line and he's a bit behind, and you'll see him coming into view in the minute on my right. Anyway, I'm setting off at the rear in the slow group. Once we're halfway round the track, they'll set off the medium group, and as we reach the line, the finish line, they'll set off the fast group, who are then obviously almost a lap behind us. Now at this point here, I'm just feeling, I want to move up the group a little bit, I want to be safer, I don't want to be falling off the back too soon. Now we're not going particularly fast here, but I'm just trying to find my feet.
the Coeliac cyclist has started. Second group have just gone off. He's gone in the first group, the slower one. Says his legs aren't feeling good. I never know what that means anymore. Sometimes he says his legs don't feel good and then they do feel good, and then sometimes he says his legs feel bad and they seem to somehow still feel good. So anyway, here he comes. Just sitting nicely tucked in on the outside, so he should be alright.
Yes, and I felt I had positioned myself quite well within the group now, sort of just in the middle, feeling a bit comfortable with my positioning, but definitely out of my comfort zone, going around the corners and things like that. I was really struggling on these first few laps to find my comfort and just get comfortable in the group.
And here come the leaders. Someone's already seemed to have gone off the front. And here's the rest of them. Looks like he's in a good position. Yeah, middle of the group. After Glenn saying his legs weren't feeling good, he's clearly not feeling that bad because he's got the energy to shout at the camera whilst riding his bike, so he'll be fine.
Now I'm trying to settle in, and people did start moving a little bit quicker within our group here, and I'm thinking, oh, there's a little bit of a gap, but I don't want to use all my legs chasing it down. I'll let someone come round, and this Shields rider just came round me there, and I'm just like straight on these wheels thinking, yep, you can pull me back and close that gap. I was really conscious of not burning my legs, which actually turned out to be a negative later on.
Let's go, guys, work together!
As you see, Luke, Glenn and Matt there trying to make a break off the front of the main group.
They're closing behind now.
And here we come. Yep, that group is definitely moving fast behind and closing us down quickly.
They're coming quick behind. Be ready to jump.
Yep, I'm ready to jump, and I start moving up, thinking, right, as this group comes, I'll be able to hook in with the faster group. You know, we've all seen it on telly. It can't be that hard. So up I move, thinking best to be near the front, ready to go, and you can see how quickly that group is coming from behind. Now, I made the mistake of not checking over my shoulder. That might have been handy because I couldn't see the rear when I'm riding the bike. And as you'll see, these guys are leaping past me, and it felt like they were going 10 miles an hour quicker, and I was just too worried about moving over and causing an incident. So I just held my line and missed every opportunity there is here where there's gaps, and I could just jump in. Look, where there's two lines, even Abby there managed to jump in and try and hold the group. What am I doing? I'm just going backwards. I'm just slipping backwards in this group. So I'm really not doing the right thing here. As you can see, there's still some riders behind me. Here comes my teammate Steve King.
Christ, this group's faster.
Right, they've just merged as one massive group now, so.
One massive group with me hanging off the back and a couple of three riders behind. I didn't even know they were back there, to be fair. I thought I'm at the back of the group looking a right donut. Now, I'm just blocked as far as I could see here. I'm not moving through because I've let all these riders get in front of me, and now I've just got a problem, and I'm not even holding the wheel because I'm not pedalling around that left-hand bend, and I was losing an awful lot of time there. But there are still three riders behind. Now, if I'd have thought, I'd have been better dropping back and working with those guys, because I ain't holding this group for toffees, as you'll see. But we come round, and I'm still slogging away, trying to hold this group, trying to chase on as best as I can, and just making a pretty poor job at this all round.
So much quicker.
Right, just seen him come round, first time with a big group. They are quite a bit quicker. He needs to try and move himself up a bit. He's very far back and putting himself at quite a bit of risk. Now they are moving because they want to shell as many people as possible. So he needs to make sure he doesn't get shelled, which is going to be a tough challenge in his first race because he's a little bit far back. When they come through, ideally what he'd have done is he'd have jumped, he'd have accelerated almost off the front to almost match their speed so he could just slot in right in the middle of that group, because that's where he needs to be. because that's your safest place, because you always know if you're in the middle, someone else will always chase because they don't want to lose it, and you're not too far back that you're being dropped. Once you get further back, people who aren't so strong start to let gaps open, and it's always harder for you. Middle is always the best place. Let everyone else do your work and just conserve, especially in these sort of early races for him. Right, this is definitely starting to get tough now. Dad's dropped off this main group. He definitely doesn't have the best legs tonight, you can tell, especially from that turbo. And you can tell it's getting hard because Matt Denny isn't holding that group now. That is a fast group. They are really moving it. Dad does look like he might be in with a smaller group of a few of them though. Ryder's dropping off the back quite a lot here. So if he keeps up where he is and works with them, he could get back up to some of these. But here come the leaders. Go on, Luke! Keep rotating, more people are dropping, you can catch them.
Now luckily for me, Matt Denny wasn't feeling the best and he dropped off the group and actually did us a favour, dropped back on purpose just to see if I could get on his wheel. Now look, he's not pedalling and I'm still not on his wheel. What am I doing? He's looking behind. What are you doing, Simon? Get on my wheel. And I'm just trying to get hold of his wheel. What a plonker. I really need to bury myself a bit more and go into the hurt locker. But I do finally get on his wheel and maybe we can make some progress.
You can catch that group in front.
Yeah, nice thinking, Ben. You are quite optimistic on this one. I'm not sure that's going to happen. That group in front, look, they've already split and both groups are moving.
Well done, Luke.
We
Well
ain't
done, Glenn.
gaining.
Great work.
Here comes the group past us. Now, where am I? I should be making a jump onto this group. There's a little break going on here, but I'm not making the jump. They were travelling fast, trust me.
My legs are imploded.
See, I've not got the legs. There's Luke making the jump. I'm on his wheel, not. Incredible speed from Luke there. I'm doing nothing, apart from losing another group. Here come the rest of them. Boom! Through they come. And yeah, I'm jumping on, aren't I? No. I need to be digging deep here and just go into the hurt locker and try and get on that group. Still, I was working with Abby and teammate Steve had, fortunately for me, been dropped, and I'm in his wheel like a shot because I know Steve is super strong.
Job, you two, you're doing well.
Us two? Steve's doing all the work, look. I ain't getting on the front. I'd be slowing him down.
Come on, dude, you're looking fresh.
Fresh? It begins with F, but it ain't fresh.
Budge!
Well done, Simon. Look, Luke's so tight. It's going to go twang. So I thought I'd better stop because that's so tight.
That road racing's easy, isn't it?
That'd be alright if you didn't do a turbo the day before.
That'd be
Maybe
alright
I'd
if
kill
you...
myself.
Okay.
Well, I might have had some legs.
Well done, Steve! Great work!
It's hard work hanging on to him.
I know, he's quick, isn't he? He ain't slow.
Well, he's got loads of power, isn't he? That's flat.
He's good. Fifth bump.
I've got back straight away, man.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's
As soon
crazy.
as that second group joined, it's like...
Yeah.
Ow.
Should have accelerated. If you'd accelerated and tacked before,
Why don't you just
then when you
let it
come
go around the
through,
corner?
you could just sit in the middle
I
of it.
spent the first 5 laps trying to ride around the friggin' track.
I told you, you should have
How
done
long
it.
have you had the bike for now?
Oh, a couple of years.
So I decided to get on the track for a few more laps.
Jump, I'm on.
I'm back on Steve's wheel. He's working with Shills Rider, and I think, well, let's get a few more laps in, more practice.
What a dummy. Come on, Simon.
So Steve's towed me round. I can't out sprint him, so I'm gonna give him a lead out.
Come on, Steve, let's go.
So I call for Steve to get on my wheel. I think, well, I'll give him a lead out because it would be rude to finish in front after he's done all the work. And I pull him as hard as I can and then just ease off to let him come back and hope he can out-sprint the Shields guy.
Go on, Steve.
Round he come, and Steve's powering away with a great job. And I'm just pretty glad to finish.
Steve! I reckon you won that, dude.
Don't think I won anything, bud.
Big win tonight, dude.
I need about another, I don't know, friggin' 80 watts, I reckon. It's ridiculous, man. They're so quick.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I was in the first group doing naff all, thinking this is all right. Second group come, punching. Oh, see ya, I'm out the back. It's like, what is going on here?
Here comes Super Steve. Great work, Steve. He just keeps tanking away.
Oh. He's tanking away, I'm hanging on, and then I just got tight and I thought, oh, I'm just stopping because I'll get pulled.
Yeah, we were waiting for you to take your turn because we were just sat on the wheel.
I'd have just slowed him down, man. He's a machine.
Every lap he come around. You looked fresh. You looked easy.
Yeah. I just kept looking down and there was your wheel. I was like, oh yeah, he's there.
Yeah, but it just got, I suddenly got tighter, all up my hamstring and glute, and I just thought, oh, I need to ease off.
You want to pull it?
I'll pull something and I don't want to be injured.
And I thought I would lead you out for the epic sprint, and then it's like, come on then, Steve.
I was leading you out so you could beat that guy. I thought
You did beat that guy.
I did think I couldn't finish ahead of Steve. That'd be rude to sprint him after he pulled me round for about 50 laps. Where are you pointing that camera? The wrong way, yeah?
I'm pointing towards Steve. Sorry, my bad.
Steve pulled me round for about 57 laps and then, couldn't out-sprint him.
Luke wasn't quite high enough going into the sprint.
No.
He had a little bit too much to do.
That's hard.
Dom went though. Dom went.
He went early, didn't he? Yeah.
He went 3 laps. Didn't know if he was going to hold it, and on that last lap he proper gunned it along that back straight, and he proper went. Really good.
That is just, I don't know, it's just different, that, isn't it?
Different? That's friggin' insane.
I think it pays to have plenty of power and strength.
Thank you, Garmin. I love you as well.
What's it done now?
Unproductive.
Put my FTP down. That cheeky bastard.
It's when it comes up, but it goes training status unproductive.
Yeah.
Threshold.
Yeah. It's definitely different, isn't it? It's like,
it's nothing like cross.
it's nothing like cross. It's
Cross
just,
is so much more punchy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Little surges. You got the hills, which is benefits
Yeah.
me being lighter.
but
And yeah, and
on this it's
the
just
technical
like,
bit and little punches out. That's why I suffer on the crosses that are long straights.
Straights,
Like
yeah.
in Stowe, it's more of a struggle.
yeah.
So maybe this will help with that. I don't know.
The main thing is just turning yourself inside out to get back on that wheel.
Yeah,
You need to go
that's my
hard.
It's
problem.
just like-
You need to go harder
If I'd have
earlier.
held that little group.
Yeah. You need to go
Yeah.
harder earlier.
If I could have just held that second group for like 2-3 laps, they then split off, didn't they?
Yeah.
But then I couldn't get back to them.
You need, yeah,
We
that's
were
the problem.
gaining, but
No, you weren't, not
then
enough.
well, we did gain quite a bit, but then once the big group caught them,
They
that
jumped on
sucked
again,
them
yeah.
away. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, they're gone.
that's the other one, is waiting for the group to come by,
Yeah.
and you know it's just going to be stupid.
Yeah.
You've just got to find somebody, try to hold their wheel as it goes
Yeah.
stupid, and then you're there then.
You just need to, you've got to, you were almost saving a bit much. You've got to go really red really early and then recover while you ride.
Yeah, but really weird. Yeah, but I don't want to be red in that first group, do I? When that second group come, I need to go in then.
Into the red then,
Yeah.
and then try and recover.
But the problem is, I wasn't even comfortable. When that group come by me, there's so many of them, and I'd only just learnt to ride round the corner.
Yeah,
and
no.
pick them.
Yeah.
It's like,
That took a little bit of confidence. Never mind. Anyway, nearly killed myself. But I'm alright. My legs ain't too bad.
well, I think,
See what the boys make of it.
here we go, here's Luke. Dude!
Was hard work tonight.
Yeah.
Just kept attacking.
My legs were just dead.
You kept chasing so many
but I'm not
attacks,
like-
Luke.
Oh no, I
You
shouldn't have
have
kept
to.
chasing.
No, you didn't. Everyone else was doing the work and just sitting on him.
I only did one or two digs.
Every now and then it looks like it's going to go, doesn't it? So you want
Yeah, well, me
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
were gonna go.
Yeah.
And I thought when Matt went,
Yeah,
I
there you went.
thought,
All three of us were going to go. And I thought,
yeah.
well, you two went and just didn't wait for me.
Yeah,
I said to him, wait for Glenn, and I see, oh, guys coming.
They're just going like that.
And then the rest
Yeah, I
just
thought
caught
you
back
three
up.
were going to
so-
go for the preem, and then all of us, so I'm like, Or just sit back
Yeah,
in
we
the
went
group
too
and
early,
let
though.
them go.
We
and
should've-
then,
we
Well,
should've-
you
know.
went early. You went a lap early.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I know.
I said after.
I thought you had some inside information. It's like, oh, those three are gone and there's the bell. Oh, that was good timing. How did they know that? And then you stopped. Well,
Yeah, how do you know when the preems are?
He blows
They
the
didn't.
whistle.
They blow the
He
whistle.
blows the whistle the lap
But
before.
you don't know when the preem's going to be.
So when you come across the line, if he's blowing a whistle,
That's the
that
preem lap.
means next time,
It's the preem.
yeah, you're going to get a preem.
All hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And it's a
Matt
preem
goes
what,
off.
within your group?
Matt goes
Yeah,
off,
within
his
your
blood
group.
goes through
Yeah.
the roof and
Yeah, exactly.
He does
pulls
it
out.
just before the fast group catch up to the medium group.
Do you
All I
enjoy
could
it?
do hold his wheel. Yeah, it's quite good. I'm not doing a turbo the day before.
No, I had a smash up last night.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Then
I smashed my
done
legs.
some weights last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a stupid
Yonks.
idea.
Yeah.
Because
I weren't like-
someone's been hitting with baseball bats.
Cardio-wise, I don't even feel like I've
Says
done
that you
anything.
were smashing it round with that group all the time. Oh, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I don't think that makes too much difference.
Yeah, but cardio-wise, like cross kills me. This,
Yeah,
it's fine.
a different
It's
workout.
just your legs.
Yeah.
It's because you were following me all the time.
Well, yeah, Steve's well, no, legs well.
Cardio wise, it's alright. Legs hurts.
Yeah, legs kill. Yeah, legs that kill. I should build the power.
Nothing hurts harder.
If you just keep going with the attack.
Is it? Oh, right.
Good interval training.
I think it's just about everything.
Yeah.
It's getting comfortable being in the group as well.
Yeah.
Like you lot come by so quick. First crit race done. Well, it weren't much of a race because I just seemed to be cycling around. I had no legs. I felt it was easy in the first group. That was quite easy. I'm probably a bit close to the front, maybe, being a bit too clever. When the second group caught, man, they were fast. They were fast. And I just had no power in my legs to sort of just hang with it. If I could have just hung a couple of laps with that, then some of them split off. But by the time they split off, I was too far adrift. I was working with this girl, and that was working quite well, and Matt joined. And then Steve come by, and to be fair, Steve did a lot of work turning me round. And I was able to sit on his wheel, but then I just got a bit tight in the glute and the hamstring. And I just thought, it's not worth pulling something. So I pulled off for like 5-10 minutes and then joined just for finish off, really cool down. But I'll definitely come back next week and give it another crack. So what I'll do is probably do another video in a few weeks and give you a bit of an update, because I don't want to just show the same thing every week, because that's going to get a bit boring. But hopefully you enjoyed this one and seeing me crack under the pressure of everybody else. And if you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.